So today what I'm going to show you is a modified version of a Greek dish called vrasta, which means boiled anything. And usually you order it in a Greek restaurant and it'll be potatoes and zucchini. So I've been craving that so much, and they usually douse it with oil and a bunch of other not so good stuff. And I'm going to show you my oil-free version, and it's very easy. You can put any vegetable you want in this here. I'm going to show you what I put in. I've got some yellow or golden potatoes, and what I've done is I've just cut them in half because you want them to be chunky, like big. I've got zucchini and I've cut it into cubes like that. I've got Brussels sprouts like that, and I've got carrots, and then I've got a big handful of baby greens. And you want to try and add greens in every meal, and this is a really easy way to do it. And then that's going to be what we're going to boil. You can add string beans, you can add any other kind of potato except for the russet potato. I mean, you can add any vegetable you want in here. So for the dressing, we're going to use, I've got half a cup of lemon juice. Now this is going to be enough for today and maybe a little bit lunch tomorrow. You can modify these ingredients depending on how much you want. So I've got half a cup of, or a little over half a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. We're going to use some white wine vinegar, a little bit of agave, some chives, dried chives, a little bit of dried parsley. If you have fresh of these ingredients, use that. I'm going to use a little bit of Mrs. Dash salt-free seasoning and some oregano. And then lastly, as a thickener, I'm going to put a little bit of Xanthan Gum. And this gives it that thick flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water, a quarter cup of water in this. And that's our dressing. And that's it. Easy peasy. You have all these ingredients. So we're going to start boiling. So I'm going to boil my ingredients that take the longest, and that's the potatoes and the carrots. So I'm going to boil these for about 8 minutes. While I'm waiting for my potatoes, I'm going to show you how to make the dressing. So we're going to just pour everything in a mason jar because you're just going to hand shake it together. We're going to put everything together. I'm going to have all the measurements below for everyone. Put that in there. Put 1 teaspoon of everything, or half a teaspoon. Put a little bit of the dash. You can make it as spicy as you want. That's spicy stuff, so be careful. Big heaping of the parsley. And then we like a lot of chives. So it's about a tablespoon. And then you're going to put literally a drop of agave. And then with the vinegar, I would put the same, a quarter cup of vinegar in there. There we go. Cover it up. Shake it up really hard. And it's ready. Okay, so now I'm going to add my Brussels sprouts and my zucchini to the potatoes and let them boil for about between 5 and 8 minutes as well. Okay, so lastly I'm going to add the greens, and this is at the very end. And this is kale, collards, spinach, and chard. And I'm just going to mix them up till they get soft and wilted, just for literally like 30 seconds. And then we're going to drain all this. And we'll be back. Okay, so I strained everything and I put it in a big bowl, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add our lemon dressing. Now one thing I wanted to say is you can add garlic powder and onion powder to this if you wish to. It's optional. And I'm just going to pour this on top. And then I'm gently going to mix it because my potatoes are nice and mushy. And I don't want to make mashed potatoes. So I want to be really gentle. Now I'm going to mix this and then I'm going to show you what we're going to eat it with tonight. Okay, so this is dinner tonight and it's basically what everybody was craving. We've got some leftover pasta salad and I have a video for that. I've got a Greek salad called tacos and I have a video for that with some barley rusk. I marinated a little tofu in a little Greek mixture. And then we've got our potatoes and veggies steamed here. And then lastly, we've got some freshly baked whole wheat bread. And that is dinner tonight. Thanks for watching.